did it. Valentine's Day came. That particular Valentine's when I was 100 level was not nice. Hey family, welcome to Passion and Purity. This is a safe space where we talk about honoring God with our bodies in this generation. If you are new here, my name is Eunice, and here we keep it real. Based on biblical principles, we'll be navigating this journey of sexual purity together. Today, we'll be talking to the freshers. If you've just gained admission into the university, if you know someone who has just gained admission into the university, or someone who has just left home for the first time, this video is for you. So if you're not, you can listen for them, you can share this link with them to get in and enjoy this video, because I'm sure you'll be blessed. Getting into the university, no, let me start by even congratulating you if you've just recently gained admission. That is huge, and I'm so happy for you. Congratulations. Yeah. So the university years take a good number of it forms a good number of years in our lives, and these are very crucial to who we end up becoming in life. So once when you're leaving your parents' house for the first time, living where you've been controlled, being monitored, being told what to do, how to do things. So for the first time, you're like breathing the freedom air, and it feels so good to be free, excited. You're amongst guys, you're amongst girls. I mean, it's a new kind of feeling, and it's so exciting. As exciting as it can be and as fun as it can be, can also get very distracting if it is not channeled properly. How do we ensure that going into school we don't lose our morals and our values in the 4, 5 or 6 years in being in the university? During my own time, when I gained admission, I gained admission with friends that we all entered, we're all innocent when we gained admission. We all were very naive, we were very innocent, we had pure hearts. But amen, when we're graduating, hey, these people had gone like haywire, if I can put it like that. Like, for example, one of my friends hadn't kissed anybody before when she gained admission, but when we were graduating, she said, I can't even remember the number of guys I've kissed in school. Well, let's say I've had sex with about 5 people, but kiss, I can't count. I can't put a number to it. And imagine, from someone that was innocent, and how did they get to that point? So I'm going to be giving you practical steps on how you can actually stay pure and honor God with your bodies in the university. So one of the practical ways that you can actually stay grounded in your belief is God. It helped me, it worked for me, because for one, my parents were not where I was, and I could have done anything I wanted to do. I mean, like, I live where my parents live and where I schooled. It's a long journey, not something that you just wake up a day and say they're coming to look for me in university, and besides you're in school, so really nobody has that time to monitor you like they used to when you were living under the same roof. So God was a strong reason for me, because he was my why. You know, when you know your reason for doing something, your why, like, even when things come up that are contradicting or that want to shift you, you keep going back to that your reason why. And the main reason why for me was because I really desired to honor God with my body, and I understood that for me to God, honoring God with my body is worship. And even beyond that act of honoring God and abstaining from sex, it still drew me closer to God. It helped me to know God better, get intimate with him, which helped me in even other areas of my life. And as a fresher, you really want to start with God, because anything that you commit into his hands definitely is going to keep and ensure that it is kept. And life would come, life would happen, things would happen that would want to bounce you off. So, and then every time you get back to these things happen, you get back to church, you hear the word of God, it still takes you back on track to what you actually believed. Do you understand? And so for me, I would advise every fresher is get hooked with the right church in your school and get into service, get busy with God. That would actually help you a lot, because once you are committed into to doing something in church, definitely there are people that will call you when they don't see you when you are doing things wrongly. They would call you back and help you to get back on track, and you have to keep going because you have something that you are doing for God. My number 2 point cannot be overemphasized. Don't be too quick to make friends. Hey, what friends will do for what they will do to you, or how they can influence your journey. You know, people are coming from different walks of life, different homes, different experiences, different backgrounds, and all of you are coming to the university. Everybody seems nice. You know, some people just already have the vibe that you think, oh yeah, the energy matches with yours, so you just get into the group and you guys are chilling and rolling. Before you know it, you discover that you're not even longer yourself. One I respect would always say, whoever you're not influencing is definitely influencing you, and our friends play a major role in that. For me, I had two sets of friends. I had the ones that were very conservative, they were my church friends. Some were not even church friends. I had Muslim friends that were also conservative, and they had like principles about their bodies. And I had the ones that were, hey, I don't even know how I want to describe them right now, but it wasn't actually, I won't say it's their fault. It was based on their exposure and what they knew was okay to do. You know, most of us, it's knowledge that stands us, that differentiates us. So that was the understanding at the time. So this is not to judge them or to come off as I was the good holy friend. No, that was the understanding at the time. But that understanding could have influenced me and could have gotten me on the wrong path if I wasn't deliberate. So for every fresher, be careful of those who you let into your space. Don't be just quick to have friends. Oh, this person, yes, my classmates work together. No, take your time to actually study people and take your time to make friends. Your classmates doesn't necessarily mean you are friends. You are in the same hostel doesn't necessarily mean you're friends. That word friends, friendship should not be handled with levity. Ensure that the people that are your friends are people that actually have the same vision and are heading where you are headed. People that you can grow together, learn together, people that are teachable, people that have the right values, that can even help you become the right person. Because before you know it, your friends play a huge role in influencing who you end up being. A friend that was always inviting me to clubs every time, and this person had like the recent hair at the time, good phone, dresses so well, and here I was like, is my life not just boring? And someone that we literally do everything school together, and it seemed like they were the trending, she was the kind of a trending babe in school, let me just put it that way. So the fear of missing out was real. In fact, I even gave myself a bet one time that by the time I'm in 300 level, I'm going to have a boyfriend, they're going to do this for me, they're going to do that for me. I had things that I was just like, okay, because I saw my friends enjoying it and I also desire to. But imagine having friends that already from the get-go, you guys know that, oh, this is not something that we're actually considering now, and then we actually want to honor God with our bodies. That distraction would really not be there. Even if it would come, it wouldn't be as intense as how it was for me or for so many other people that actually got influenced by their friends. So the fear of missing out is very real, and it can happen to anybody because you just see them living the life that you probably dreamt of. Because leaving your parents' home, that is the life. You want to club, you want to party, you want to have boyfriends, you want your boyfriend to send you text, you want to be on long calls, you want to have all of those feelings, and your friend, like literally your best friend, so to say, is having all of those. There is no way the desire would not come, and because you are deciding to, you've made decisions to not go with your bodies, or you already have some principles in place, it would shake you, I won't lie. But having the right friends, allowing the right people into your space would actually help in ensuring that you stay grounded on what truly matters and helps you to stay focused. And yeah, another thing is not to feel bad, not to feel bad about saying no, because sometimes your friends, you guys are young, that's even their own understanding. Also, they would make jest of you. They would say you're coming off as being spooky, being boring, you don't want to explore. They will say things that would even hurt you, but it's okay, allow them to say those things, because at the end you'd be grateful. You'll be grateful you made that decision for yourself, because time is really going to tell the difference. The number 3 point would be creating healthy boundaries. It is very important. One of the boundaries that helped me was staying in a private hostel in school. That reduced how much people could come into my space, because there we had like a common room where you could entertain your guests and receive visitors. So if you are not someone that is deliberate about saying me, you wouldn't leave your house or leave your hostel to come to my hostel to see me. I know that all of these tips can also be abused, because despite staying in private hostels, there are still so many people that still made mistakes, but it still helps if done the proper way, like already having the background of God and the right friends. So for me, it reduced the number of guys that would say they want to come and see me, because don't say, oh, Eunice, I'm coming to your hostel. I'm like, I'm in a private hostel in school. So, oh, so we cannot enter. That's where the conversation ends. They would not come. And I know my friends that stayed outside, you just hear, oh, Kule is in my house. Tola came over. And I'm like, how? They're in the same room. I'm like, why? What's it doing in your space? They couldn't have the control, because sometimes some of us are even struggling with saying no. So when someone comes, they're just like, okay, just come. And then you allow different kind of people into your space. Your space is not even controlled. Another part in creating boundaries, if you're off care or even if you're in school, is having a roommate. Sometimes too much privacy is not good. It can also cause harm. For some people, you're leaving your home for the first time. You don't even know how to handle the personal space yet. So it's fine to have a roommate. It's fine to share your space with someone. So that also helps control the kind of people that come to see you. If your roommate is someone that has the proper values, if a guy keeps coming to see you, your roommate can ask you questions and say, oh, why this person has been coming, or the opposite gender wants to come over. You know your roommate will be inconvenienced by having such person. So you might have to hang out outside, or even when you're bringing them inside, there's limits to the things that you can do with the person, because you know that there is someone in the same space with you. Even when they go out, there's the consciousness of, oh, my roommate can come anytime. Except for those roommates that you leave the house for your friend to meet with a guy, or for a guy to come to your guy's house, you would excuse them. It's no good. Change your ways. Be that friend that actually helps your friend be better and be all God has called them to be. So creating healthy boundaries is important. You might, as a lady, you can have boundaries like, I don't allow guys visit me. I'm sorry, if you want to see me, we can see outside of my home, but I won't allow you coming to my house. I mean, where are the days where guys take ladies on dates? Now these guys want low budget babes. They want to come into your room, eat your food, touch your bodies, and not like, they don't even have value for you, they don't even have good plans for you, but they will still take from you again. So it's important that you have good boundaries that helps you. For a guy, like, why are you investing on a lady that just 100 level? You're paying so much attention to that girl. She'll tell you, buy me this now. She doesn't even like it. She just wants to get the money that your parents are still giving you that is not even enough, and wants to like get all the attention, get all the gifts, and she doesn't care about you. If you ask her out, in fact, at that time she'll turn you down. So it's important that you have boundaries that keeps you in place. Don't spend unnecessary time like you're just starting life. Enjoy friendship with people on platonic basis without getting involved emotionally. Having proper boundaries, just interpret it or do it in a way that suits you, but ensure that you have boundaries to keep you in check. Another point would be, don't go into relationship early. Don't rush into saying yes to that guy. Don't start asking a lady out when you know that you are not yet mature to handle the things that comes with having relationships. I'm a victim. I'm a victim of rushing to say yes, and it came from pressure. I mean, I had proper values coming from home. I knew that I wasn't going to do this, I wasn't going to do that. I'm even like getting no kiss till marriage. I mean, like, no, everything, creating boundaries. I was all for it until Valentine's Day came. That particular Valentine's when I was 100 level was not nice. You just see that somebody came inside with balloon and teddy bear, and that person is coming inside with fine bag, and that person is car in front of the hostel, and you're seeing them going to their boyfriend's car, and I'm like, God, I beg. Am I a potato? Am I not a human being? Am I not beautiful? Why don't I have a boyfriend too? Why? Why can't somebody call me and send me love sweet message? And you not be a friend to someone that has a boyfriend. They will not be sending you this love message, and you're like, who does that offend? So that Valentine was crazy. I sat there in front of the hostel that day, and I was like, 300 level. I must have a boyfriend. And all this Valentine experience, me, I must have it. And I gave myself that target that last this 100 level I don't miss out. Or by 300. So having that kind of conversation, my friends were there, and there's this friend that was like, this guy that is always calling you every time, he likes you, but you not say yes. And they started telling me, better follow the person that likes you, tell the person that you like. And I was just like, so because of already the temptation that was already there, I said yes to that guy, and it was one of the wrong decisions that I could have made. But thank God for God. Thank God for like discipline. Thank God for, is it self-control? Thank God that helped me actually, because that guy. Thank God for God. The story is going to be another day entirely, but really God helped me, and eventually the relationship scattered. But for so many people, that would have been the beginning of a wrong path for them. Get into relationship in a rush, in a hurry. You don't even have what it takes. Like, that's still your discovery point. You are young, you're just getting to know yourself. See, what you like in 100 level first semester might not even be your taste in second semester. So you have to take time to understand yourself, understand what relationship is about and why. Like, ask yourself, why do I want to be in a relationship? Relationships are supposed to bring out the better version of you, and you also bringing out the better version of someone else, not indulging in sin or feeding our emotional needs. That's not what. If you need to feed your emotional needs, then get the right friends, love upon your friends, be a kind person, do good to your friends, be nice, be a good person to people, and definitely you would attract that energy that you give out. But having a boyfriend or having a girlfriend to feed your emotional desires, your body, your physical desires, it's a no, and it doesn't end well. It never ends well. It never ever ends well, because you get into a relationship early when you're not even mature enough to handle what comes with a relationship. You're emotional, you don't have, you mostly have lots of time in your hand at that level, so you spend so much time with the person. Definitely you're attracted to them. Definitely your body would ask for some things, and you'd indulge. You start with the innocent hugs, the pecks, and then it gets deeper and it keeps getting deeper onto you. Finally you're on the bed and you're crying, we did it. And if you now have some kind of crazy friends, they'll tell you, what were you expecting? So you're expecting that you date him and he would not touch you, not have sex with you. Like, what's the meaning of that? It's normal. And you too, before you know it, you're like this, you just start, you follow people who don't know road, and they'll lead you to where you don't even want to be. This is 100 level. Guys will come for you. That 500 level engineering student or 400 level law student that is coming, most times they don't like you. They just want to sleep with you, and that's it. But if you take your time to actually think about it, process it, why would I say yes to this person? And you don't rush into making that decision, you discover that they actually were there for your body. It's a common thing. I don't think it's a new truth that most 100 level students get exploited or get taken advantage of by their seniors, so to say. Those guys in those levels, they would come, they know you're naive, they know you're innocent, they will play on your emotions, they will give you the things, the attention, the money you think you need, and eventually they will sleep with you and leave you alone. They will not just hurt you physically, but they will damage your emotions, and that way you're not even, except that God heals, God helps, God is going to strengthen you, and you can restore you even back to the person you were. But imagine, like, you don't even have to go through that stress. So rushing into a relationship would be a no from me to a fresher. Don't rush into a relationship. Take your time, pray about it, think about it, know your reasons for going into that relationship before you say yes. So we have come to the end of this amazing episode. If you liked the video, if you enjoyed it, make sure you like, make sure you share, and make sure you subscribe. Let every fresher in your corner, every newly admitted undergraduate, tell them to come and watch this video. And even if you're preparing to enter the university, this video is also for them. Till next time, bye.